entertaining show on these YouTube. Hey yo, do not attempt to adjust your dial. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. It's your boy Big Vern. This is App Stupid, the fastest growing sports and entertaining show on these YouTube streets. You're welcome. Holla at us. What's going on with you? What's going on with you good people here in App Stupid Land? It's your boy Big Vern talking to the Vernomaniacs. On a very busy Monday morning here in the Midwest. Pretty chilly. Also, if your clock hasn't been set back, make sure you set it back. Time went back this weekend, so you gained an hour of sleep. So hopefully you can appreciate the content more and become an avid listener. Please share, like, and subscribe. The content goes a long way. Our previous segments, we talked about Greg Sankey, the commissioner of the SEC, telling all of the teams within the SEC stop faking injuries to get timeouts and to get substitutions. When teams are running the hurry up offense, we have receipts and we're going to turn you in and rat you out. So, wow, blew our minds. Then we talked some Ohio State. Ohio State, they beat up and punk out Penn State. Yeah, they punked Penn State bad. That was hard to watch. That was hard to watch. So, from the Big Ten back to the SEC, gonna talk some Tennessee Volunteers. Now, I said Tennessee would beat Kentucky, and Kentucky basically, that season is dead on arrival. There's nothing Kentucky can play for at this point in the game. And if you're looking at it, Kentucky, they did have a balanced game. They had a balanced game plan, but you're not going to beat anybody having 19 first downs. 19 first downs. And then being a road team coming in, you want to play sound football, so you have to limit turnovers and penalties. That's going to go ahead and kill your team. I don't think Marky Mark and the dummy bunch in Kentucky, they got the notice because they had 10 penalties for 71 yards. So why would you go in there with that? Kentucky didn't do a damn thing in the third quarter. They didn't do anything in the third quarter. So because you didn't do anything in the third quarter of a football game where Tennessee put up 14 points and hung 14 on you, why are you having that many penalties? It's going to slow you down. It's going to drag you down. And then you had 2 interceptions. What did I say? You have to limit the turnovers and you have to stop the penalties. That's the mindless stuff. But we got fumbles, we got interceptions. Kentucky held on to the ball for absolutely 30 minutes and 32 seconds and did nothing. Nothing. We'll get more into this game. Give me a quick 20 from an unofficial sponsor of the show. This is Big Vern. Drop the spot. Taco Bell, Live Moz. Order online, download the app, or visit the good folks at your local Taco Bell. Taco Bell, Live Moz. If you have the app, you can try the Big Cheez-It, you can try the Cantina Chicken menu, online exclusives, and the Cravings menu as well. If you go into that online exclusive, there's the Veggie Build Your Own Cravings box along with the Meal for Two and many more. Taco Bell, Live Moz. Taco Bell, make sure you get you some Taco Bell for Monday Night Football tonight. Also, the start of college basketball and the NBA. So we got a lot to go over and talk about. So when we break down this Kentucky game, because they lost 18-28. So the first quarter, it pretty much was a filling out party. Kentucky advancing, moving the ball, doing a lot of positive things. You had Vandergriff. He hit up Josh Crutis for a 27-yard pass that made this thing 7-0. Again, it's a filling out process. And you know, Tennessee, they was trying to start slow, but you can't start slow at this point of the season. You're going to have to get a little bit faster. So you had a 1-yard run from Peyton Lewis at the 4-minute and 45-second point that put this game at 7 apiece. And then Kentucky not able to go ahead and answer back with a score. You had Alex Rayner. He hit the 32-yard field goal that puts this thing at 10-7. That is the halftime score, 10-7. And I was thinking at some point Kentucky is about to pull off an upset because this would have justified the season as it stands right now. Nope. Nope. Dylan Sampson, he made sure of that. He had a 7-yard run in the third quarter that made this thing 14-10. And then you had Nico Lamaleva. He went ahead and hit Miles Kipsman for a 6-yard pass for a touchdown. And then Max Gilbert, he goes ahead and he kicks the extra point. Now it's 21-10 at this point. I told you Kentucky didn't do anything in the third quarter. Was I lying? The answer is no. Continue, Vernon. I shall, Vernon. So we get to the fourth quarter. Then you got Jamori Moulson. He's got that 32-yard pass from Gavin Wimsett. And Kentucky scores on the extra 2 points. That makes this thing 18-21. And you're thinking to yourself, Kentucky, they have a chance. Kentucky has a chance. This thing is in field goal range. They can go ahead and kick the field goal. They may go into overtime. Nope, none of that. None of that. Nico Lamaleva takes them way downfield. And then you have Dylan Sampson. He goes ahead for the 6-yard run, touchdown. And again, Max Gilbert, he kicks the heart out of the Kentucky faithful, making it 28-18. So outside of some mid to late heroics from Marky Mark and the Dummy Bunch, Kentucky falls again. Where does this leave Kentucky? We'll talk about it after we get back from a quick rap album we're promoting this month. This is Big Vern. Drop the spot. It's your boy Big Vern coming to you with another rap album, Joel Ortiz and the Heatmakers, War with All Respect, in stores now. Get it where you legally consume music, whether it be Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorites on the track, Fortune 500 with Phil Collins, Reaper Man, So Lost featuring Angel Hill, and War with Styles P and Poet Ali. Joel Ortiz in stores now. Shout out to Joel Ortiz doing this thing, War. Make sure you go get it. It's a good lyrical album. So looking here at the last couple of games that are out there for the Wildcats, I know they have a bye coming up, and then they play Murray State. I don't know why. They just you're giving Murray State $1 million to come and play you and get their head kicked in. And that's more or less to help you to actually get a win, to get your guys ready to go to Texas and get your ass kicked in Texas. Yeah, they got to go see the Longhorns. And then after that, you play Louisville, which at this point, I don't know what Louisville gets out of playing you, because only thing you can do is play spoiler to the Louisville Cardinals. And that might be something where if Louisville wins this game, you don't get to 5 wins. And if you don't get to 5 wins within the SEC, I don't know what that says about them keeping on Mark Stoops. I really don't. He's making way too much money. He's underachieving. He's already had to vacate wins. So he is right now the highest paid losing head coach in college football. And now they're 3-6. The only definite on that schedule is Murray State. When they lose to Texas, they will be 4-7. And then when they could be a 4-8 team. And if they're a 4-8 team, someone's getting fired. But not going to go ahead and shortchange Tennessee. Congratulations to the Vols. The Vols, they play Mississippi State, the only other worst team in the SEC next to Kentucky. They have them to play. Then they play Georgia. Ooh-wee, that's in Athens. So that game has huge implications. And we just got to see how that shakes out. UTEP, and then the battle within Tennessee. Vandy, Tennessee. That's going to be a good game. I like Diego. I like him. And I like Nico Lamaleva. So, hey, look, Tennessee, stand up. But Kentucky fans, let me know what you think. Is it time to fire Mark Stoops? Is it time to get rid of him? And the good folks in Rocky Top, can you all beat Georgia on the road? This is Big Berm.